Alright, we're back! This is part 10 of my Let's Play, my 3-heart challenge of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we beat Jabu Jabu's belly. There's Jabu Jabu. His belly's probably a little further on that way. And we got the third spiritual stone, the Zora's Sapphire, aka the Zora Engagement Ring. I think Princess Ruto might have just made that up because she digs Link, but, well, that's never gonna happen. I mean, Link has a lot of potential suitors, and a lot of them aren't fish people. I think there's gotta be some sort of anatomical problems which would prevent that from happening anyway. I mean, they'd have hideous children for one. Anyway, now that I have all 3 spiritual stones, I can go to the castle. Zelda has the Ocarina of Time, I have the spiritual stones, we can go get the Triforce together and keep it from, what's-his-face, the ginger guy, Ganondorf. So, I'm not going to take the traditional route out of here, instead I'm going to take a shortcut through the Lost Woods. I don't necessarily know if it's faster. My gut says it's not, but it's definitely more interesting, because I haven't been this way before. And besides, who wants to just see me go down a river? Sure, there's money in the river, but there's also money right here. Yes! 1 rupee. Alright. So, all the routes you're not supposed to go in the Lost Woods take you right back into the Kokiri Forest, and this is one of them. So, as you can see, we're back in the Kokiri Forest. That stone back there was a gossip stone. You can see what they're talking about if you have the Lens of Truth, which I don't. Not the Lens of Truth, the Mask of Truth, excuse me. Too many truth items in this game. There's also too many time titles in this game. I think I mentioned that already. Anyway, we're off to the castle. I don't actually think it matters whether I get there at day or night, since the drawbridge should be up no matter what, because there's going to be a cutscene. A cutscene we should all be intimately familiar with. Not intimately. Anyway, I'm gonna walk backwards there because it's faster, and we'll get to see this annoying peahat chase me for a few seconds before giving up because I'm too damn fast. That's right. Yeah, hide behind the map, I don't care. We're probably pretty close, so I'm gonna let us see what I'm running towards. It's sort of neat, you get an environmental change, it looks all stormy. Torches are lit, shit is going down. Cutscene. Yeah, you know it's a storm when you see lightning. And it looks black outside. Like, goddamn, what is happening with this weather? See a cow fly by. Or maybe it's just nighttime, I don't know. Rain. Another sure sign that it's storming. Down with the drawbridge. I don't know why, but whenever the drawbridge finally, like, gets to the fully open position, it makes this bowling pins type of sound. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of gates do that in this game. Maybe they just couldn't find a better sound effect. Look who it is, it's Zelda. Bye, Zelda. I think that moan was, I love you. I guess I'm just gonna throw this precious instrument into the moat. That's reasonable. And look who it is! Ganondorf, on his Ganonhorse. He, like, went to the horse shop. I want the most evil-looking horse you have. Hey, I'm not just... Yeah, that horse has red eyes. How do you find a horse like that? I'm just gonna guess its hair has dyed, since most horses aren't gingers like Ganondorf is. Protecting them by being silent as always. And pulling my sword out, I guess. I don't know what that little toothpick's gonna do against him, but whatever. Also, I think Ganondorf looks a little bit like a monkey in this shot. It's the ears and the general monkey-like features. Also, he has a lot of jewelry for a guy who's supposed to be a badass. Well, not that jewelry isn't badass. Just wouldn't expect his face to be so bedazzled when he's trying to intimidate his enemies. Oh, that's Ganondorf. Good to know. Alright, later. So I guess since Zelda just threw the Ocarina away, she doesn't want it anymore. Finders Keepers definitely holds true in Hyrule. Hyrule. Whatever. Dramatic stare. Blink. Brilliant. Alright. Enough. It's Ocarina grabbing time. Hopefully it still works. Waterlogged. You You got a wet ocarina. Alright, cutscene. More of that, please. What's up, Zelda? You could have said bye, instead of just moaning and riding off. I think it's cool how she can send messages through ocarinas. That's a pretty... I mean, who needs phone calls when you can do that? How old is this girl? Like 9? She is so wise. Man, I'm so impressed at how the composer for this game was able to come up with so many distinct songs only using the 5 notes you can play with an ocarina. So, good for him. His name's Koji Kondo. Love him. You've learned a song. That's great. Will I get to stare at the ocarina? I guess the screen will just stay gray. That's cool too. Love me some gray screening. I love it when I have a clearly defined goal. Just go in front of the Temple of Time, I mean the Door of Time, and play the ocarina. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright, stop that, Navi. That's annoying. Why is she even doing that? God. Alright, I'm just gonna grab some money. They keep some up here for whatever reason. That was weird. Anyway, here we are, Castletown. Take a good look, because it might not always be this jolly. Spoilers. Everything's about to go to shit. Alright, here's the Temple of Time. Incredible graphics. No real surprise. You can see Mount Death. What's it called? Death Mountain? Something like that. Temple of Time. Awesome. Alright, I hope you guys like cutscenes, because you're about to see a big one. First, though, I'm going to try something known as the Door of Time skip. Basically, I'm actually not going to try it. Basically, you can squeeze through this little area by doing side hops. Anyway, it's a huge pain. I've never managed to pull it off, so I'm not even going to bother. It's awesome, though. I'll put a link in my video of how it's done. The Song of Time. Song of Time by the Hero of Time on the Ocarina of Time to the Door of Time and the Temple of Time. Man, those things are big. How does Link hold all that stuff? As I said in a previous segment, some questions were simply not meant to be answered. Hopefully nobody just walks into this temple and steals them. There's a Door of Time, but those spiritual stones are not behind them. Alright, I wonder what's back here. Maybe Navi will tell us. Yes, she will, of course. Isn't that... such drama. The blade we haven't heard of until now. The Master Sword. Definitely one of the best swords in video games, despite the fact that I was just making fun of it. We're just gonna yank it out. Hopefully we're worthy. And just like that, Link becomes King of Hyrule. That's how it happens, folks. I said ladies and gentlemen a few times in my past segments. Oh, it's Ganondorf. I'll let that cutscene happen before I get back to my ladies and gentlemen aside. Little did you realize I was working for Ganondorf the whole time. Shocking, I know. Basically, Zelda's plan totally backfires. It's horrible. As soon as you open the door, Ganondorf just waltzes on in. So you open the door by bringing the spiritual stones and playing the Song of Time, and then you unlock the door by pulling out the Master Sword. And then everyone who goes there can have access to the Sacred Realm, I guess. Anyway, so Link's feeling disoriented, I guess, since he pulled out a sword, and now he's in this weird, watery, light area full of hexagons. Hexagon, 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 hexagons everywhere. And a fat bearded guy! Well, actually, he doesn't really have a beard, he just has sideburns. Close enough, though. This is Rauru. Rauru. This is the Chamber of the Sages, and he is one of the sages. He is the Sage of Light. Earlier I said that there's a fan theory that that owl, Kepura Gebura, I think, I'm gonna call it the owl, because who wants to say that long-ass name, is actually a sage. And the theory says that he's this sage. They both don't know when to shut up, so that's all the theory really needs to be true in my book. Oh, by the way, I'm an adult now. Or, like, an older teenager, I guess. I've got tights, I've got an ear piercing, you know, the normal stuff that happens when you're in the Sacred Realm for too long. Thank God I was worthy. I'm the hero of time now. Good for me. That doesn't make sense to me. So only somebody who's worthy of being the hero of time can pull it out. But I wasn't worthy at the time. I'm gonna guess that this is all some big loophole that the sages forgot to think about. You know, Hyrule's a kingdom, but there sure are a lot of other kings there. Like, there's a Zora king who has his own princess, and there's a Gerudo king, Ganondorf. If I was the king of Hyrule, I'd be pissed that there are all these other pretenders out there. But whatever, maybe he's just a pushover. So basically everything fucked up, but I can fix everything by awakening the sages. And this guy was chilling here the whole time, so he's already awake. But there's 5 others I need to talk to. Da-da-da. Yay, a medallion. So when you awaken a sage, they give you their medallion. I don't think it actually does anything. It's the sages who hold the real power, but they look cool, and whatever, I'll take them. Free stuff. Link can hold infinite stuff, so why not? Rauru adds his power to yours. Sounds good, let's do it. Just when you think the cutscene's over, there's more. I know, I'm excited too. It's a good thing he got clothes that fits him. I guess the Sacred Realm has a nice retailer of tunics and gloves. Thanks, Navi. Oh yeah, and for some reason you can't use a ton of items you got as a kid. Like, for instance, the boomerang. Currently that's a kid's toy, and you can't use it as an adult. Same thing with sticks. God forbid you be seen holding a stick. Guess I'll just walk out of here. This is Sheik, or Shake, or... No, I'm just gonna call her Sheik. Him, Sheik, sorry, it's a guy. With a cool theme song. Who always speaks as if he's reciting a poem. That's just how he rolls, poetically. This is where all the sages are located. Thank you for that. Oh, and he's one of the Sheikah. I guess he's the last one. Yeah, no big deal, I'm awesome. Well, it's the Legend of Zelda, isn't it? Might as well believe it. Alright, I can finally head out. Oh, wait. He wants to talk more. A girl? A girl in the forest? I don't know if I know any girls from the forest. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Alright, we're back in control. So he's saying I need to go to the forest temple. I don't think I'm going to just yet, because I like doing the fire temple first. But he's right about one thing. There's an item I need in Kakariko Village, and I'll be getting that next segment, which hopefully will have fewer cutscenes. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.